Hey, this is C&D Channel. I'm Chris. This is Dave, and this is MMA for you. We're going to be doing our predictions for UFC 135, which is going to happen on September 24th, and it's headlined by Johnny Bones Jones versus Quinton Rampage Jackson.
Absolutely. Before we can do this, we should thank our sponsor, GoBusiness123.com. The reason we thank them because look behind us, we're actually in the office. Pretty cool, right? Awesome. If you ever have a business consulting issue, question, want to start a new company, don't know how, have a web design issue, they actually have a $250 web design package. Got your website for your business, $250. Pretty cool. Resume, you want to file a resume, don't know how, they do that too. They do almost everything and the bookkeeping. So if you need any help, like what I just said, go to gobusiness123.com.
Cool, man. So, yeah, let's get right to it then. Okay, we'll start with the prelim card and go up to the main card. Okay.
Alright, who is your pick?
What are you talking about? We're going to do our picks now.
Really? Okay, let's go for it. This is a really boring fight, so what's your opinion?
Oh, okay. My opinion of the card, it's a kind of a subpar card, man. It's really being sold on John Jones versus Rampage.
That's why I don't even want to say anything. This is, besides John Jones, Rampage, okay, Matt Hughes, okay.
Yeah, but even that fight doesn't have a lot of divisional relevance at this time.
Yeah,
You got two prospects in Broughton versus Browne, which could be pretty good. Mark Hunt, Rothwell, lower tier guys. Gomi and Diaz coming off losses.
Don't get me started with Gomi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just get right to it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First fight of the night, we have some UFC newcomers here. As Junior Sancho is going to fight Eddie, the Filipino phenom Yagin.
Go Filipino.
I'm going to go Filipino here too, man. Yagin just beat Joe Soto in Tachipalas fights by guillotine. He trains out of Alliance, and he's a really solid fighter. Definitely a good fit for these new divisions here.
Win by the guillotine. That's enough said.
Cool. Next fight after that, we have Cole Escovedo versus Takeya Mizugaki.
I know you're gonna fall for Japanese people, right?
This time, man, Takeya Mizugaki's fought some really tough guys, man, in the WC. He fought like Miguel Torres, Jeff Curran, and some other really good guys as well. He likes to brawl. He has some really good sub defense.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll be able to get inside of Cole Escovedo's reach and hit him in the face, man.
Okay, I think otherwise. I think Cole can submit him pretty well. Cole can knock him down not knock him down, but his striking is not that bad. I mean, come on.
He has some reach.
His great reach. He definitely can, stand out pretty well with your Japanese dude. But anyway, that's what I think.
Well, we'll see, man.
Well, you're gonna lose.
Okay, next fight after that, we have some light heavyweights as James Tuna is going to fight Ricardo Romero.
James all the way.
I can't go with the Australian guy here, man. I got to go with Ricardo Romero.
You hate Australian people, right? Do you?
No, I don't. Man,
Yes, you do.
No, I got.
What's wrong with James? First of all, he can outstrike you. He will outstrike you.
With Ricardo Romero, he did get TKO'd by Kingsbury, Kyle Kingsbury. And even when he beat Seth Petrozelli, he was getting lit up on the feet before Romero managed to take it to the ground and submit him.
Okay.
I just think that Romero will be able to get this fight to the ground and will be able to submit Tehuna.
I think Tehuna can, gonna go initiate, put some pressure. I'm not saying he will, constantly put in pressure. I just saying he will outstrike, he will outstrike your guy and then knock him down in the first round.
We'll see, man.
We will see.
Okay, next right after that, then we have Tim the Barbarian Boach versus Nick the Promise Ring.
The Promise Ring, man.
Yeah.
What, you jealous or what?
I ain't jealous, man. I think Tim Boach is gonna ragdoll him.
Dude, Nick has good stand out, okay, not bad, and pretty good jiu-jitsu, undefeated, man.
He is undefeated, but Tim Boach, ever since moving down to middleweight, this is a good weight class for him, man. He's huge for this weight class, man.
So what?
Look, dude, in his last fight against Kettle Grove, man, when he can bully people, he will bully people, man, and he's gonna bully Nick Ring here.
What? How about on the ground? Don't you think Nick Ring is pretty devastating on the ground too?
I think he's good. I don't think he'll be able to take him. I think Bosch will be able to take Ring down and put him on his back, dude. Even Ricky Fukuda managed to take Nick Ring down, and I don't see why Tim Boach won't be able to do the same with his size and strength and wrestling.
All right, moving forward.
Yeah, next fight after that, we have the Ultimate Fighter winner, El Kuki, Tony Ferguson versus Aaron Riley.
Tony. I'm not saying this party.
I'm going to go with Tony Ferguson here. This is honestly a showcase fight for him. I mean, we don't like this guy, man. Where's your kid? Where's your kid,
God,
Charlie Raider? Come on, man.
Who does that,
dude? I mean, I've been drunk. I've heard, I've been around friends that get drunk, and yeah, you'll say stupid things, but not like all these like hurtful things either that are really personal. At worst, you'll say like, "Oh man, you're a fucker, or you're a bitch," or something like that. But at worst, but not like, "Where's your kid?" It's like God, There's obviously personal problems with this guy to go that far. It's not just drunkenness that does that. Come on.
But unfortunately, we agree with this douchebag.
You know what? I mean, Aaron Riley, he's just a veteran. I mean, he's has a lot of fights, and so in his just like late 20s, but he's a veteran. He's durable, but he's. I mean, honestly, I just see him as like the gatekeeper to the UFC. If you can't beat Aaron Riley, you don't deserve to fight in the UFC, really. Tony Ferguson, if you saw his last fight against Ramsey Nedjam, stuff just he knocked him out and managed to out-wrestle him, man.
Yeah, that guy's good. You give love to him.
He's a really solid fighter, man.
Right. Moving forward, it's too depressing.
On to the main card. We have Big Ben Rothwell versus Mark Hunt.
Mark Hunt. Don't tell me you're not voting for him.
Dude.
He is like a Hulk Hogan in UFC, man.
You know what, man? I love Mark Hunt. I'm going to be cheering for Mark Hunt.
Yes.
But I'm picking against Mark Hunt here, man.
What is this, dude? The guy's from Pride. Do you have Pride? You don't have Pride or what?
You know what, man? I got a brain, bro. And, if you saw... The thing with Mark Hunt, man, he's a really good striker. You don't want to strike with this guy. But he has no grappling ability. I mean, that's the thing. And if you saw Ben Rothwell's last fight against Gilbert Ivel... I mean, he didn't want to strike with him. He pushed him against the cage and took him down.
That's not the way you're supposed to fight with this guy. You're supposed to go head to head, right?
If this becomes a striking match, then Hunt has a good chance of winning.
How many good chance? He will win. You're gonna bust uppercut, crazy stuff, man.
That's really cool against Chris Duchère, where Mark Hunt just uppercutted him, saw that he was down, and just walked away like he was the coolest guy in the world.
He is the coolest guy in the world. What do you want?
Okay, let's get on to the next fight, man.
Okay,
we got Nate Diaz versus Takanori Gomi.
I'm gonna pick Nate Diaz, but not because I wanted to, because I have no choice. Gomi just not good.
Nate Diaz here as well. He's going back to lightweight. He has some really good reach, a really strong chin, and some really good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I mean, Gomi has KO power, but that guy's not impressed me. What happened, dude?
He's just past his prime, I mean, that's all it is. You know what, though? If Gomi and Diaz initiate brawls here, then Gomi's chances actually raises a lot here. And that could actually happen, I mean, you saw Diaz against, Maynard, and they were more or less brawling. I mean, so that could very well happen.
That's true. But Diaz is not thinking something gonna happen.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Move forward.
Okay, we have two heavyweight prospects here as Travis Browne is going to fight Rob Broughton. I got Travis Browne here, actually, man.
Okay, why?
Dude, for one, man, he freaking folded Stefan Skyscraper Struve in his last fight, dude. Man, this guy has some one-punch KO power. He's tall for his weight class.
Okay.
He does have some good wrestling as well. If you saw the Congo fight, he initiated like 1 or 2 Greco-Roman takedowns on him. Hold on. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah. So
I know why you say hold on. Because you have no gas tank. Because you don't even know what my guy is. You have no clue where he's coming from. You have no clue his ability. You have no clue about his
I
striking.
think he's coming from the UK actually.
But you don't know how good his striking is. You don't know how good his wrestling is. You don't know how good his BJJ is. And I know one thing: your guy has no gas tank.
If he can test his half his cardio, then yeah, he might be in for a fight. But I think Hapa's gonna be able to take down Broughton.
Alright,
Take
we
out
will
the
see. We will see. I'm pretty sure if we don't have a clue, Travis doesn't have a clue what he is fighting with. If Rob put out good defense, be able to handle couple rounds, he might waste enough gas tank to win this.
Oh, we'll see, man. We'll see.
We will see.
Okay. Well, the co-main event of the night is Josh Koscheck versus Matt Hughes.
Let's choose the best of these two evil.
I don't like either of these guys. Matt Hughes in his season Ultimate Fighter was a total douchebag. He was the total like.
Whoa! Who you calling douchebag? How
So
about
was Josh Koscheck, but man, they both come off like the football team captain. You know what I mean? Just that they want to. They're two jocks. They're both jocks.
I can picture this. One side you have left hand side Matt Hughes, like you said, football king captain. The other side Josh, coaching another football captain. You know what's happening? GSP just run over, knock both down. Yeah, that was I don't like that. I think Josh, Koscheck has some issue after this fight is short notice. I don't know how he gonna takes it, but okay, Matt Hughes is not agreeing himself. But I just think Matt Hughes will be the better off.
Do you think he'll be able to take down Josh Koscheck?
It's hard to say. I mean, Matt Hughes' BJJ is great, but Josh is not bad, not easy to take down. So I don't know.
Yeah, man. One thing is, I just think that Matt Hughes is just past his prime. I think Koscheck, even though he got obliterated by GSP, I just think that he is the better athlete at this point. He might be able to take down Matt Hughes. I think he does have the better striking of the two as well.
Really? So you think Josh gonna win?
I think Josh Koscheck's gonna win this one.
I think Matt Hughes might be better off just because, the guy is still pretty well run. Of course, striking might not be as good as Josh Koscheck, but Josh Koscheck is not that great neither.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's just better than Hughes as a stand-up though.
Yeah, but I think it just anybody make mistake, this is pretty much over.
Yeah. And the main event of the night, we have UFC light heavyweight champion Johnny Bones Jones versus Quinton Rampage Jackson.
I'm impressed with this kid.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you impressed with Rampage, right?
What are you talking about? John Jones, man.
Me too, man.
The guy is like, we talk about Anderson as a spider. I don't know how to talk about this guy. His range is like, what kind of monkey is he?
Yeah, man. This guy has the longest reach in the UFC. He has some of the best Greco-Roman in the UFC. I mean, this is a guy that seriously will get you in a clinch. Yeah. And if you're defending the takedown, his legs are so long that he's still able to get that trip takedown regardless of whether you're defending the takedown wall or not.
It's really funny. You think clinch, what's gonna happen? I mean, you protect yourself very well. Like, guy's reach is ridiculous.
One thing is, though, going back to that clinch thing, though, one thing you have to think is that Rampage really likes to throw a lot of short hooks.
Oh, that's true.
As he's going in, maybe Jones might, take one of those hooks, So you always got to watch out for that inside game, too.
That's true. I mean, not saying, Rampage is Rampage is pretty good with inside game. His hook is deadly too.
Mhm.
But I still think like John Jones have a range advantage. His stand is pretty sharp. I think in the long run he will win.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, John Jones, he's not the most technical striker. He makes up for it for being unorthodox. This is a guy that'll throw flying knees. This is a guy that'll, he'll throw spinning back elbows, spinning back kicks. I mean, he'll throw a lot of moves, man.
Yeah, he can do a move is so scary you don't even know.
Yeah, exactly. The thing with Rampage, though, he does have really good takedown defense, some really good counter punching, mainly boxes, but his counter punching is actually pretty good. You gotta watch out. I mean, Rampage is a legit challenge to John Jones.
But I don't think he's. I love Rampage. I just don't think at this moment he can beat John Jones.
Yeah, one thing, man, if John Jones gets on top, this is a guy that's in guard and just can stay in guard and start elbowing people because his elbows are so long.
I know, right?
I mean, that's the thing.
I think we need to have a new division for low-rich people. It's kind of not fair.
He actually talked about moving up to heavyweight, so he might do that in the future.
He should. Scary, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for our predictions for UFC 135. If you have any comments, just leave them below. And you got anything to say, man?
I hope you guys have as much fun as we do. I mean, every single time we do this show, we have fun, and thank you for your comments. And please subscribe us and be our friend, hang out, give us feedback.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we always got Q&As if you guys want to submit any questions. Hopefully we'll be able to do one of those soon, actually.
Absolutely.
And other things as well. So, yeah. So that's it for MMA for you. Thank you guys very much.